Oh, yes. The blood of an individual is significant, yes. hmm because I am the actual genetics of my sons. Now, I'm a little concerned that somebody was using my genetics to make blood. Hmm. Could you get me every plasma center in the United States and any nation of the world that says, well, we're an exporter or importer of blood? Yes. This concept of using a person's genetics without their knowledge or consent, yes. So you can make little boys and girls that end up giving plasma or blood. There's going to be a huge lawsuit in this one. Oh. Now, Deuteronomy 12:16, pooch. A lot of those in Supreme Courts, pooch, they don't really like listening to these types of arguments about, well, my wife took my sperm, she made little boys and girls, and they're all producing blood while they're growing up. And eventually a lot of that blood's going to end up in the blood supply. Pooch. Without any medical oversight. Now, let's say you're just hatching them. Pooch. You made a whole bunch of test tube babies for a communication system. Yeah. There were no blood tests on the actual woman or the test tube itself. Pooch. It was just, well, we make them, they're born. Yeah. They grow up. Pooch. We support them. Yeah. But we don't really test right now. See, Benjamin had a PKU test when he was born. Yeah. I didn't want that. One in 10,000 babies has a PKU problem. Yeah. But today we're going to look at the blood and we're going to look at what blood is not in the actual ovarian follicles. And then when you use those follicles as little eggs, and you decide to make 10 or 20 of somebody, pooch, because I have noticed this technology that's been in use for quite a long time. Yeah. Where I had certain friends that seemed like they had maybe 12 to 15 brothers. They were always messing with my head. They'd run through the house. Ooch, he doesn't notice the difference. He has no idea. But the concept, yes, of 12 or 15 Paul Budniks, yes. Well, one of me, yeah, decides that it's cold outside, needs to go to a plasma center to get $50. There is a big concern about the genetics that is being produced when you decide to clone individuals. Yeah. Now, let's say the dogs wanted to, well, infect the blood supply of humanity. Other nations find out about it and they said, oh, so you don't have any control of your fucking population today. Oh, so you just make 15 or 20 of any individual because you are the NOTSEE? And then your reputation's on the line because if you say anything, yes, it does, you're going to be blackmailed into allowing what is happening to continue to happen. Now, when you involve blackmail and blood, pooch, in a fucking lawsuit so big that you've never heard of it before, it's the unexplainable lawsuit. Pooch. See, it involves thousands of fucking pages today. Now, I know you're being blackmailed. Pooch. We can't enforce his rights because a little known family, yes, has been in control for a long time and we don't talk about these things, okay? Now, this concept, yes, of infecting the blood supply, it could be a national concern that involves, well, tens of billions of dollars for every one of those that I find that you decided to make because you're tens of billions of dollars. Oh, now it's not just that there's little boys and girls made from my genetics. No, it's the blood that their bodies are making. That's my concern today. Now, if you think your fucking reputation right now is so fucking important that you could infect the blood supply of the United States, you better think twice about your importance as a sheriff.